Okay, so we're gonna go over 2.5, number 8 in the Ready, Set, Go. I need to actually make this a tad bigger and it's gonna jump around, which, oh, no, not too bad, okay. So I'm gonna graph this. The directions for this were change the form to vertex form, which looks like this. The reason why we call this vertex form is because instantly when I look at this, I know what shifts it made and I know where the vertex is, right? So then it says state the vertex and then graph the parabola, show at least 3 points. So this is definitely something you're going to have to be able to do. So this says x squared plus 2x plus 5. So when you're doing this, remember we talked about this. Can I draw on here? I can't draw. Insert. Nope, I can't. All right. So just gonna go back home. So do you remember x squared? What does x squared look like, y'all? What does x squared look like? Remember those tiles? Remember the tiles things that we were using before? Like here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Over here. Yeah, remember it looks like this, right? So I'm gonna grab, oh, it's not even gonna, oh, it's gonna let me grab it. No way. Can I copy this? Nope, not gonna let me. All right. So nice try, Ms. Johnson. So we were not gonna, I'm gonna just draw it freehand, no judging, right? Unless you do want to judge, then I'm good. Okay, so this is x squared, right? And then it says 2 x's. So where am I gonna put my 2 x's? Right? I'm gonna put 1 on the right side and I'm gonna put 1 on the left side, right? Yeah, 1 on the right, 1 on the left. Remember, because we're trying to create a square, right? So there's my 2 x's. And then how many go right here? How many little, yeah, there's only going to be 1 little square right here, right? A little square right there. Okay, that's not even a square. Don't know why I drew that. So I just did that. So then how long is this side here? How long is this side right here? Yeah, this is x plus 1 because this is x squared, therefore this is x and this is x, right? Because x times x gives me x squared. And this is a 1 because this length is x. So how long is this side? Yeah, x plus 1 again, right? So then if I wanted to rewrite that, I could just rewrite it as x plus 1 quantity squared. And then I say it's equal to, and then I collect all my pieces, right? I go x squared plus 2x plus 1. X squared plus, here's x squared, plus 2 x's plus 1. But that's not what this says. That's not what this says. So then what I do is I write this guy right underneath him down here, and I say x squared plus 2x plus 5. And here's the kicker, right? This is what we said. This is the new part. So if it's x squared plus 2x plus 5, what do I need to do from here to get here? How do I get from here to here? So Ms. Johnson, the x squareds match. Okay, good, because they're supposed to. Ms. Johnson, the 2 x's, they match. And I'm like, okay, very good. The only thing that doesn't match is this 1. It has to be a 5. So what would you do to 1 to get to 5? And you guys are all saying it in the chat already. Ms. Johnson, just add 4. Okay. In equation land, if you add 4 to one side of the equation, what are you going to have to do to the other side? Yeah, add 4. The same thing, Ms. Johnson. Okay. So then this is equal to, I should have wrote that a little bit smaller, sorry. Okay. So then what that's equal to is that x plus 1 quantity squared plus that 4. Okay. So I added 4 to this side. So you told me to add 4 to this side. I added 4 to this side. And so now I have this, which now I can rewrite this as x plus 1 quantity squared plus 4. Now, the reason why I'm wanting to do this is because if I said, hey, I want you to graph this, there's a lot of work involved here. Okay, so imagine like, okay, how would you graph this, Ms. Johnson? Actually, I haven't even taught you guys this, right? So then I say, okay, fine. Can you graph this one? And all of you are like, yeah, I know exactly what to do. Perfect. Okay, so is everybody comfortable in what we did here? So here we completed the square. If you look, we split this up. Remember, we divided by 2. That's what you guys all said. Oh, just divide it by 2. So x here. Exactly. And then where did this 1 come from? Well, 1 times 1 is 1. Exactly. I am going to snip this because that's exactly what I wanted to hear from one of you. So I asked, hey, why is it better? What's easier to graph? Is it easier to graph in standard form like this or in vertex form like this? And someone said, oh, vertex form, Miss Johnson. And this is what someone said. Oh my gosh, it's taking so long. I can't handle this. Okay. Sorry, we're using the web browser and it's super slow. It might be my internet. I don't think it's my internet though. Okay, anyways. So one of your classmates says, Ms. Johnson, it's best to graph the vertex in the vertex form, right? Yes, because it's easier. Yes, I actually can graph this. I know how to graph this, and eventually I think I'm going to teach you. But do you see how here I don't need to do anything? You just tell me what to do. So first, can you tell me what the vertex is? What's the vertex of this? Or actually, can you tell me the shifts of this? So let me go. Let me pretend to draw axes that are really straight. How would you shift this? When you're graphing this, how do you shift this? What did you guys tell me before? Yes. Left 1, up 4. Exactly. So left 1, up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my vertex, Miss Johnson. Let me make it in blue. So someone says -1, 4. Exactly. Someone else says, hey, Miss Johnson, I want to put that line of symmetry in there. Yep. Go ahead and put, ooh, my line of symmetry does not look good. Ew, that's gross. Hold on a second. I don't like how that came out on your, ugh. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to erase. Okay. Let me do it with this guy. So here's my line of symmetry. That's better. Okay, so there's my line of symmetry. And then it says, so can you tell me about the shifts? Someone said shift 1 left. Shift 1 left. Remind me why it's shift 1 left. Yeah, because X is opposite land. Very good. X is opposite land. Very good. And then up 4, well, that's just because it went up 4. Very good. And someone says, hey, Ms. Johnson, look at the X. That's what you're supposed to look at. I know you want to go to the right one, but remember, X lives in opposite land. Very good. So then we went up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to start drawing our things. You should already know it's open to the up, right? Is this guy skinny, fat, or is he normal? Skinny, fat, or is he normal? Yeah, he's normal, right? He's normal. Ms. Johnson, how do you tell if he's normal again? Well, my coefficient is nothing. I don't have a coefficient on here, right? Okay, and then it asked me to graph a couple more points. So I'm just going to plug in a couple more points. I'm going to plug in 0. So I'm just going to do this in my head. 0 plus 1 is 1. Squared is 1 plus 4 is 5. So that next point right there is going to be right here. And then I'm going to mirror him across. He's going to be right here. And I'm going to mirror him across here. I'm going to plug in 1. 1 plus 2. Well, 1 plus 1 is 1. Blech. 1 plus 1 is 2. Squared is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to put the other guy here, mirror him across there. And then you should get this nice little curve. I'll use this pen here. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Questions on this? Oh, what makes him skinny or fat? Anybody remember this? What makes him skinny or fat? Let's answer that question. What makes the parabola skinny and what makes him fat? Really good question. Oh my gosh, is it going to take forever? Probably. So looking here, let's look for some. That's not it. I need some. I don't see any. Oh, right here. This guy right here. You see him? Is this guy? Yes. Nathan says it's the number in front of the x. It's your coefficient. So this guy right here makes the whole parabola what? Skinny or fat? Fat. Very good. No, fat. This guy's fat. Half. Like think about half. Half. So that number that's right in front of there. Yeah. And you could graph it, like just to verify your answer, you would graph it. So let me show you how I would check my answer. This is how I'm checking my answer during the test. Okay. Checking my answer during the test, right? So I'm going to plug in x squared plus 2x plus 5, x squared plus 2x plus 5. And then I'm going to plug in this other one, x plus 1 quantity squared, right? I hope these two land on top of each other. If not, then I did something wrong. Did you guys all see that? They landed on top of each other. Wait, what? Watch. Ooh. Ooh. And then you can even check your vertex, right? Okay. So you should, so for me, I am going to tell you right now, the reason why I like math so much is because I get to check my answer. So if Miss Johnson says, hey, I need you to rewrite this in vertex form and then graph it, can we use a graphing calculator? Yes. But what I'm looking for on your quiz is for you to show me that you understand. Okay.